It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LaMelo Ball saw this coming. He said, quote, "My whole life I always knew I was going to the NBA. I had my life planned out. I knew I'd have stardom. My whole life I thought I was the star. I can't even say I'm a rock star. It's something other than that. I'm something rare." Guys?
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. So here's Dallas's starting group. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Andre Iguodala out there with Christian Wood. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, Ball and Rozier are the guards. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Ball with it. Rozier outside. Ball outside. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. Oubre with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Ball. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ball's got 5 now.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Doncic against Ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Ball.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
That's good from Doncic.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Doncic hits them both. Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Got a piece of it. Inside, McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Ball passes to Williams. Now Oubre. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
From 12 feet, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
Rozier, the pass to Williams. Here's O'Neal. Over Wood. Charlotte again missing. Iguodala up top. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to Dinwiddie. And here is McGee. Dinwiddie outside. Off target from three-point range. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
So, Doris, what differentiates Terry Rozier in his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, when I think of Terry Rozier, a few things come to mind. Speed certainly is a problem for defenders, scoring ability as well, but the fearlessness is really what makes him hard to deal with.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Back to Wood. Lets the three fly. Here's Doncic. Here's Dinwiddie. Plenty of space. They get it back. Here's Iguodala. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. And here's Oubre from the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Second, Dallas.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Wood. Now here's Doncic. Wood inside. He's against O'Neal. And the basket by Wood.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Ball passes to Rozier. Here's Ball. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And Williams punches it home.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Doncic. From the wing. The shot no good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Doncic. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Here's Wood. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
First free throw is good. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Wood hits them both. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Rozier. Oubre with it. Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Iguodala, the pass to Dinwiddie. Wood up top. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul and the third team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
That one misses. So for the Hornets, Plumlee comes in for O'Neal. And Harris is subbed in for Oubre. Tucker's checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Dinwiddie. Good on the second one. Charlotte has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Rozier outside. Plumlee passes to Harris. Over Powell. Wood grabs the board.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Powell in the post. Williams defending. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tucker, the pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Mark Williams.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Rozier. And Dallas with a change here too. Kleba, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Outside Tucker. Kleba against Harris. Shot clock at 5. It's Bullock on the wing. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Charlotte. 6-point game. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And Dallas calls time here. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Here's Tucker. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Dallas basketball.
Here's Bullock. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Outside Tucker. Smith against Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 9.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Harris. Back to Martin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tucker.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The line for your Hornets, Cody Monten. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Bullock. And here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Outside Tucker. Here's Bullock. Shot clock at 6. And rejected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Here's Powell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Back to Smith. Pass to Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. Powell with a steal. And here's Tucker. Over Harris. Tucker, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And the Hornets lead by 1.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybee. Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybee. And the dude running onto the floor. Make some noise for your honeybee.
Tucker, the pass to Kleba. Doncic against Smith. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Powell. The 9-footer's on the mark. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Smith passes to Martin. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Smith.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Bullock. Plumlee against Powell. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Now Smith. Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Doncic. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. And that one's good. Doncic has got 11.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pass to Ball. Here's Harris. And the layup is good. Harris has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Joe Harris known as a shooter, but make no mistake, this guy will mix it up on the glass. Great offensive rebound right there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Tucker. Back to Bullock. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Reggie Bullock. First personal foul.
What's up?
3rd team foul. At the line for your Hornets, MyLeague.
We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They're up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
The Mavericks, 24. your Hornets use.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Iguodala in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Smith. Pass to Oubre. Clock at 4. Williams with it. Covered by McGee. Williams misses. The Mavericks trailing. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. McGee passes to Doncic. High arcing shot. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Now here's Oubre. 35 points for him last game against Dallas.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Iguodala outside. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Rozier. Dinwiddie, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Wood. A 35-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the 3-point land never hurts.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The Hornets with a lead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well, timing and rhythm, such a big part of shooting. Dennis Smith Jr., pretty look.
Dinwiddie outside. Iguodala outside. Dinwiddie passes to McGee. Oubre with a steal. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
Iguodala outside. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Rozier. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Williams, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Knocks down the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Up top, Rozier. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Rozier, the pass to Smith. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter, and Dallas calls time here.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
To your Honeybee.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic passes to McGee. Oubre against Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Smith passes to Williams. Rozier with it. Now Smith. Give him 8. Outside Oubre. The 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Iguodala outside. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 16 points.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Rozier outside. Pass to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Iguodala. Wood left side. Here's Dinwiddie. Hounded by Rozier. Dinwiddie, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Pass to Oubre. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
At the line for Charlotte, Kelly Oubre Jr. At the line for
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Harris has checked in for O'Neal. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Iguodala. And he's good on the second. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Doncic finds Powell. Doncic against Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes the three. Not going to go that time. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Rozier. Mavericks with a rebound.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Oubre passes to Smith. Over Powell. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
And so he makes both from the line. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Bullock. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
Line for 2.
First one falls for him. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first, Doris.
One of those guys, B.A., that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down 3-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
The Hornets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Back to Smith. Clock at 6. And here's Oubre from the arc. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul. Ball, he's checked in for Smith.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie with it. 7 points in the game. Kleba outside. Here's Bullock. Offline with a 3. Charlotte has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Here's Martin. The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Pass to Bullock. Outside Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie, and his fourth make of the day in 10 tries.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Harris outside. Martin with the ball. Here's Ball. 13 points in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Bullock. Pass to Tucker. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Martin. Pulls it. Another one falls for Dallas. For Charlotte, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Now here's Harris. Checked by Tucker. Martin up top. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Just 5 on the clock. And Ball gets it to go.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Powell. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's Ball with a 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now it's an 11-point Hornet lead. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Martin. Powell passes to Dinwiddie. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Dinwiddie's got 12 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Count it. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter. Dallas has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter.
On the assist.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Bullock. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Third personal foul. And the third team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Cody Martin. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Dallas shooting 56% for the second quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Kleba. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Harris. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. Harris has got 8.
This is the real value of Joe Harris. This guy is so dangerous from deep. He's going to make you pay.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Shoots over Ball. And so it's Charlotte liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back.
50. Show some love for your Honey.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Joe Harris out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Oubre in at small forward. That's the Hornets 5. Wood high post. He's against O'Neal. Oubre with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Iguodala outside. Over Oubre. The shot by Iguodala, no good. And for the Hornets, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average.
Yeah, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
Mavericks shooting around 41%. Iguodala, the pass to Wood. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. That one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got 14 points for the game. Dinwiddie's gone 6 of 13 here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Iguodala. Shoots over Oubre. Again, Dallas.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Here's Rozier. Ball outside. Here's O'Neal. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Doncic against Ball. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. That's good from Wood. Timeout call, the Hornets. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Let's give it up for a fan.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Williams. Outside Oubre. And here's Rozier. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Doncic against Ball. Three-pointer. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 19 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Williams. Rozier outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Dinwiddie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Terry Rozier picks one up.
And good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Spencer Dinwiddie at the line. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now here's Ball. 24 points for him. Rozier finds Williams. 6 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Hornets, Kai Jones.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Doncic passes to Wood. To the paint. It's tipped. They've got numbers. Pass to Ball. Here's O'Neal. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, with that kind of poise, LaMelo Ball looking very much like a veteran right there.
And Dallas calls time here. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Daniels is checked in for Charlotte. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. And he's going for the lob.
Well, you love Terry Rozier drawing the contact in that instance. Gets himself an opportunity at the foul line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
That free throw good from Rozier. Harris has checked in for McDaniels. Both free throws good from Rozier. Now Doncic, 19 points in the game. Iguodala, the pass to McGee. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Iguodala. Clock at 6. Shoots over Oubre. Iguodala's shot is good. Iguodala's gotten 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Ball against Doncic. Good D by Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Dinwiddie, right side. Pass to McGee. Dinwiddie with it. 18 points for him. Off target with the 3. Here's O'Neal. Rozier outside. Wide open look. And yep, it's good. Rozier's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Oubre. Now here's Rozier. Over Dinwiddie. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Oubre. Rozier's got 16 points now. Tons of hype around the LaMelo Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Ball outside. Pass to Oubre. Here's O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Hauled in by McGee. Rozier against Dinwiddie. And Wood with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So for the Hornets, Williams has checked in for O'Neal. Martin comes in for Oubre. And it's Smith in for Ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Kleba comes in for Wood. Tucker's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Bullock in for Dinwiddie. Martin misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Powell against Williams. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Harris passes to Williams, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Dwight Powell.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for Charlotte, Mark Williams. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. And here's Doncic. He's got 19. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Powell against Williams. Powell passes to Tucker. Puts it up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rozier. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward. They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter, handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good.
Up top, Rozier. He's got 16. Pass to Smith. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Make no mistake, the determination that Dennis Smith Jr. plays with on the interior is going to make good things happen.
At the line for your Hornets, Dennis Smith Jr. taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is an area where Dennis Smith Jr. is working on, right? As the primary ball handler, you have to be able to make your free throws.
It's both from the stripe. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Tucker finds Powell. Knocked loose. Stolen by Rozier. Smith outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And here's Tucker. 3-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. Harris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Martin. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 7 assists in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
1:49 left in the third. Now here's Smith. 10 points for him. Outside, Williams. Pass to Rozier from the arc. Now pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Bullock, hounded by Rozier. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
At the line, 1 shot.
One shot.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Smith. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Rozier outside. Smith outside. Martin left side. Rozier outside. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Back to Martin. Now Smith. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleba outside. Doncic outside. Powell outside. Pass to Bullock. To the middle. They double him with Rozier. Back to Bullock for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Down low. That one doesn't drop.
Hornets foul call. Mark Williams, 6th personal foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
Shooting for Dallas, P.J. Tucker. Going to the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Both shots good from the strike. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Hornets. They lead by 13. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
75.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Andre Iguodala out there with Christian Wood. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Ball passes to Oubre. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. 3-pointer O'Neal. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Dinwiddie with it. Martin picks him up. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Hornets making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
Dinwiddie at the line for 1.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Charlotte is shooting it at 52%. Pass the ball. Now here's Martin. Now ball, guarded by Doncic. Shot is up. Ball no good. Mavericks shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Wood passes to Dinwiddie. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic with it. It's Iguodala on the wing. The Mavericks rebound. The lead now cut to single digits. Doncic has got 23 points.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Back to Ball. They get it again.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's Wood. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
He's running onto the floor. Make some noise for your Honeybee. Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your Honeybee.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Hornets was getting across in their huddle. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Cody Martin.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Martin outside. Pass to Harris. Now Ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Martin. And he makes it. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Now the Hornets moving it up.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
First team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Oubre. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. so Oubre nails them both. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Wood. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Out to Wood. Lots of room. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Assisted by
Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Doncic against Ball. Right side Oubre. Pass to Martin. Lays it up and banks it in. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Wood inside. He's against O'Neal. No good with a layup. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Ball. Here's Plumlee. Oubre with it. Iguodala defending. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And Wood with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Ball against Doncic. Outside Oubre. Pass to Martin. From deep 3-point range. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And here's McGee. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Here's Ball. Pass to O'Neal. Martin outside. Ball with it. Another shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Wood. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Up top Ball. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Oubre. Oh, what a finish in traffic. My goodness.
I tell you, it doesn't matter if you're right up on Kelly Oubre. He can out-jump you and find a way to score it.
Pass to Wood. Iguodala outside. To the paint. The shot comes out. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Offensive board. Here's O'Neal. Martin outside. Outside Oubre. Second chance shot. Some solid D from Wood.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Dinwiddie uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 25 points.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Knocked away. Here's Oubre. Pass to Martin. McGee with the block. And he lobs it up. And here's Oubre. Iguodala defending. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Doncic. Pass to McGee. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Ball. Oubre passes to Ball. Up and over Doncic. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds now. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
We present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Rozier, he's checked in for Martin. Down low. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Pass to O'Neal. Over Wood. That shot is good by O'Neal. And the Hornets lead by 7. Dallas shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Doncic against Ball. With the 10-footer. The shot by Iguodala, no good. Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Charlotte,
And that one falls for Ball.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue, and it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
he's running onto the floor. Make some noise for your honeybee. Wow. How about it, fans?
Doncic outside. Iguodala outside.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Launches a 3. The Hornets pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Rozier outside. Oubre finds ball. Here's O'Neal. Rozier outside. There's ball with a 3. Hauled in by McGee. And for Dallas, they're shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. Connects from downtown.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrate it.
Back to ball. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. O'Neal banked it in off the glass. O'Neal's gotten 4 this quarter.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Wood and the tip in on the offensive boards.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Rozier outside. Oubre against Iguodala. Pass the ball. Pulls up, high post. And right on target. That one's good. Ball's got 36 points.
2 points.
Doncic left side. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Rozier against Dinwiddie, and a nice finish on the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Ball outside. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
We hope to see you again at the next event.